Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Paul. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Calcifer. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, welcome to the Shark Stream. This is Brian Brennan at Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. We're going to be watching an action match tonight with Jim Vollhardt and Jimmy DeNegris. I believe there's about 100 beans in the middle, or maybe 200. I'm not sure, but absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to get started in just a minute. Hey, here we go. It looks like they're getting ready to lag. Like it's going to go Jimmy DeNegris's way. He'll get the first break. I'm pretty sure we're playing by list rules. 9 ball, race to 9. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Like I said, make sure you hit like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for tuning in today on a Friday night. Oscar, I want to say there's 200 in the middle, but I'm not sure. Hey, if you get down here quick enough, you might be able to catch the winner. Who knows? And I might stream you, you retired person. But yeah, no, I think there's at least $50 each, but I think there might be 100. I'm not 100% sure. Jim Vollhardt does a good job of keeping all of our list folks in the Yale Billiards List Info Facebook group up to date on what's going on. So he said, "Hey, I want to stream tonight," and I said, "Okay, let's do it." Here we go. Jimmy DeNegris breaking rack one, smashes the side ball into the corner. Gonna have a look at the one, but not a great look. Goes cross side if he wants to go that way, or he can play defense here. Let's see what he does. Tap it over, and look, he locked him up hard on the 7 ball. That's a pretty tough look. At least in the past, when I've done these matches with Jimmy and Jim, it's been pretty defensive. So we're going to see, I think, a lot of defense play here tonight. See what happens, though. Look how Jimmy's lining this ball up. Contact is gonna, yeah, he's gonna kind of sell out the 1 ball though, so it's not the end of the world. Tricky part is, what are you gonna do with a 2? That's what I was afraid of. 'Cause 2, I don't think goes by the 9. Oh, it definitely does not. Bit of a feather, yeah, just sort of leave it in no man's land. Playing my buddy James, who I play pretty much daily here from 3:30 to 5:30. If you ever want to come out and play, come on out. But he's looking at the 3 ball combo, and I'm sure Brian Merrick's thinking the same thing. We'll see what happens here, though. That 2 ball is just kind of hanging out there. Goes 3 rails if he wants to go that way. Tap it across the table. I don't like that leave. This is automatic position for the 3-9 combo. Oh, I haven't fixed the whiteboard yet. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Bobby. But yeah, he can tap this 2 ball in the corner and come up for the 3-9 combo pretty easy. Like that. I'm not a combo player, but that was a tap-in combo. So Jimmy DeNegris is going to go up 1-0 on the first rack on the early 9. I'm not going to do the early 9 scoring because I only do that for Brian Merrick. He's a special case. But that is definitely a nice early 9 shot from Jimmy DeNegris. Number 2 getting ready. Again, smacks the wing ball right into the corner shot. That's exactly what you're looking for, especially with this Taom Max Rack template. You want to see that wing ball fly in the corner so you have another shot. Didn't. He has a look at the one ball, left the cue in the center of the table, looking pretty sharp here, but not a very makeable shot. I'm thinking defense here. Lock it in behind the 4. Just like that, Jim Vollard's got a question. Get on this one ball. Just barely avoids the scratch there. Out on the one there from Jimmy. I'm down a little too far on this 2-ball, though. An interesting cut shot, and it's going to be tough to get on the 3, that's for sure. Made the cut shot. Got stuck on the 9, it looks like. I think he snookered a little bit here. He might have to use a little masse or a jumper. Ow. All right, so how else do you make this 3-ball? Honestly. Just slap it around 1, 2, 3 rails into the side, caraming off the 9, nailed it right in the corner. Down goes the 4. Now he's kind of got to deal with this 5-7 situation. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. It was definitely not lined up well. That means Jim Vollard's going to come back to the table, get the 5-ball straight in, and I guess if you just tap it forward, maybe get position for the 7. Some of the more aggressive players would actually hit that with a little low left. Come back to the center of the table for the 6. Jimmy D has got a nice straight in shot on the 5 ball. It's just the trick is to get back to the 6. He's going to play a little draw here, I think. I went forward. Cut. Just got to draw it back a little bit. That's hard from 9 feet away, so we'll see what he does. Hit it perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at this. He's got a perfectly nice straight in shot on the 9 ball now. Gonna go up 2-0. Guys, if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel Boom and Freezer, you really should. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section. Let me just show you what I'm looking at in my screen here. The Boom and Freezer Show, Season 1, June 6th to July 11th. 6 amazing episodes in the first season. Started with Emily Fraser down here. Go on to Dominic Dunn. We got Jason Shaw. We got Savannah Easton, an amazing young up and coming player. We also have Skylar Woodward, Moscone Cup, I believe, captain. And we finally ended up with Carl Boyes, just released last Monday, 4 days ago. All amazing episodes between Bobby Boom Hilton and Scott Frost the Freezer. And I'll tell you what, you guys don't want to miss that. These are long form interviews. They're an hour to an hour and a half with some of the best players in pool or most influential players in pool. You don't want to miss that. Check out the Boom and Freezer show. I'm going to put the link in the comments section so you guys can check it out. We're back to the action here at Yale Billiards. It's 1-1, Jim and Jimmy. Push out there. Kind of went for the bank shot there and didn't quite get there. Oh man, that was a nice try though. Tim's trying to figure out how to make this 1 ball and get some kind of position on the 2. I don't think it goes past the 3, so there's almost, I'm going to go Bobby Hunt here right now and say I don't think there's a future in the 2 ball. He might just be playing for the safety play. I'm going to get stuck here pretty hard. In fact, I think that's a better safety than I hate to say it, it's a better safety than Jimmy could have played on him. A tough kick. Side pocket looming large there in front of the two, which makes it even harder. Gets a little slice here. Nope. On hand. Too easily, but leaves himself pretty terrible for the three. There by Jimmy Vollhardt, or Jim Vollhardt. Edge is exposed, but it's a tough shot no matter what. Yeah, these guys don't play around on the defense game. It's like, I ain't got a plan, then I'm going to leave you locked. 6 balls right in the middle. I think he might have been trying to thin that in the corner, just got a little too thin, and now it's going to be balling, or not, no, it's actually going to be a nice straight shot for Jimmy DeNegris. Shot, straight up in the corner, gives himself nice position on the 4. Argue with that leave. Nice little 5-ball shot in the corner. I like a little high right here myself. Maybe even center right. Just to get the 6 in the corner. He came straight back at it, but he's going to be okay. Got to stay out of the side pocket. Yeah, nicely done. Well executed. Corner 9 in the bottom right corner. Should be over. Fishing. Tap in putt there. Jimmy DeNegris goes up 2-1. Very nicely done. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Brian in the booth coming at you from Yale Billiards, Brunswick Arena in Wallingford, Connecticut on the Shark Stream. Bringing you just a little action match here on a Friday night. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And again, just like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We appreciate it. We're going to be bringing you some great action coming up. We got Florida Open coming up. I think Bobby's driving down soon. We got we're going to try and get you some coverage from Saudi Arabia, the World Championship coming up. Got some amazing pool content coming up for the entire month of August and most of the last couple weeks of July. So you're definitely going to want to follow us and check it out because we're going to bring you live coverage on Facebook. We're going to bring you live coverage here on the Shark Stream. It's going to be amazing. Like Jimmy, he made the 2-ball, but he does not have a look at the 1. So I'm thinking we're going to see a push here. Smart play. Left the 1 out in the open. DeNegris has had a good chance of making this one in the corner. Battled it. The end of the world though, because I'm looking at this 3-ball and I'm thinking tough to get out from here. Like getting the cue back in the middle of the table to make the 3 on the side. That's not an easy. Get it as long as he doesn't get stuck on the 7. It'll work. Takes the 3 pretty nicely, but he's gonna have to bank this 4-ball. And then he's got to figure out what to do with that purple 5. Execution. Maybe a stop shot, bank shot. Somebody's got to talk to the IT guy here and get the drawings fixed. Oh wait, that's me. Thinking maybe he just punches this into the rail and leaves it there for this 5 in the upper left corner. First leave in the world though. touch off line there. Jimmy DeNegris back to the table. 2-1 over Jim Vollhardt. Big cut in the side. Now he's basically left himself no choice but the 5-8 combo. Follow me on Facebook or YouTube or Brian or whatever, you know this is definitely not my favorite shot in the world. He went for it rail first. Got a little rattle. That's something I would do, to be honest. Try to make the exact combo straight in and then get it so far offline that it just ends up deflecting off the rail. And so Jim Vollart's got the 5 ball in the corner, and now he's got to figure out what to do with the 6. I'm thinking another cut shot's in order. Got it. Cross side with that one, with the safety play and the oh man, that is brutal when you actually hit the exact shot you're looking for. Playing it 2 ways for the safety, and then you get boned by your own safety because right now Jim Vollhardt has no look at the 7. It's a he played the safety perfectly, and then sank the 6. I can't even think of how he's going to get out of jail here. He's got to go 2 rails up to the upper right, or he's got to Z it, and the Z is just as unlikely. With the 8 hanging there, there's about a 95% chance Jimmy DeNegris is going to take this rack. It's hosed. So he's got to go upright. Raw thingy. He's going to go off the short rail to the left rail and then back towards the 7. Definitely not an easy calculation. Just missed. File in hand, Jim DeNegris. The 8 hanging here, it should be a pretty textbook out. Just got to make the 7, drop the 8, put it up the left rail into for the 9. Hey Lagzilla, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Friday early evening here in Connecticut. A couple of old friends that like to gamble a little bit figured, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put something up out there. Like I said, I appreciate you tuning. Ooh, he got a little short on that one. Not wild about this position. And he's going to leave it hanging. Actually, not quite. Still on the rail. A little bit of a tester. You got to tap it in Happy Gilmore style. Just sort of roll up on it soft. Put it right in the corner. And that's it. I mean, yeah, we've had our professional pro here, Lucas Fracasso Vernon, playing the Ghost several times in the last couple days. We've had some pro list matches here at Yale Billiards. Figured, you know what? Let's just have a little fun. Oh, and he got it. Nicely done, Jim. That'll tie it up 2-2.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Flagzilla, to your point, we have a sponsorship here with Salado. And if you have the Salado app on your phone, you may be able to be on the Shark Stream. So if you want to broadcast your match, your live Salado match from anywhere in the world, just reach out to me, Brian at thesharkstream.com, BRIAN at thesharkstream.com. And if you want to do a live Salado match, we actually are giving away, I forget if I think we still have 3 memberships for 1-year memberships to Salado Pro to the winner of whatever match it is. So if you're interested in being on the Shark Stream, you want professional commentary, all you need is a cell phone or iPad or tablet or whatever that can send a signal back to us here in Wallingford, Connecticut. And the desire to be on the Shark Stream, we'll actually do a match, and the winner of your match will win a 1-year subscription to Salado Pro. So check that out. If you know, like I said, it's this email out right here. Instead of Salado at thesharkstream.com. If you're interested, send me an email right there, and we'll get back to you, and we can try to put that together. Two to two, Jimmy DeNegris looking like he's in pretty good shape here. He's gonna play a little safe. 6 ball is Lumen Large. Yeah, it's I mean, it's really easy. Like I said, all you need is a phone and or a tablet or whatever internet device and decent Wi-Fi, let's say, or cellular. And you can send the signal to us. We will do the broadcast here at the Shark Stream of your Salado match. And the winner of your Salado match will get a 1-year subscription Salado Pro. A little aggressive there. He's a little too far behind the 6 for my taste, but he can still tap it in and get good position on the 7. Ah, now he's got to come all the way back up table for the 8, though. Not easy when you're stretching like this. He gets down and one pumps it and gets position anyway. Nice shot, Jimmy. Not great position, but position nonetheless. Goes for the defense shot, makes Jim Vollhardt go for the cross-side bank if he wants to win this one. If not, for me, it's badges and counters. These guys tend to play a little defense, so defensively. So we'll see what happens. I have a feeling I think Jim's just going to lop the 8 up top table and bring the cue back to the short rail. Kinda got there. Still a very makeable shot, but very tough. Nice cut. Wow, is he gonna get position? Yeah, he's gonna be okay. Gonna bounce out behind. He's gonna play the 8 or play the 9 in the bottom right corner. He might go for the side, but I like the corner shot better. The side and got it. Jimmy DeNegris up 3-2. And if you guys want to check out the Boom and Freezer show, that's Bobby Boom Hilton and Scott Frost, the Freezer, interviewing amazing guests. Emily Fraser, Dominic Dunn. They're like, there you go, right there. The Boom and Freezer show. 6 episodes in season 1. Season 1 is in the books. There's over 10 hours, I think, of content with Savannah Easton, Carl Boyes, Skylar Woodward, Dominic Dunn, Jason Shaw, Emily Fraser. Just amazing content. You want to see these two guys talking about pool with some of the most legendary folks in the sport, you got to go check out the channel. The link is in the comment section, and you'll definitely be very happy if you go check it out. Nice break. Looks like he got 2 balls on the snap, or 1 ball on the snap. So he's got the 2 ball down, the 1-5 combo sitting in front of him. Knocks it right down, no problem. Got the 1 ball in the corner, the 3 sitting in the side bucket. Little cut shot, but he's going to get punished. Oh, man. Came back for the 3 all the way up and got boned by the corner. Tough roll. Jimmy DeNegris now in control. And look at this. He's got a pretty decent layout. Okay, so I would not have chosen that. 3 on the side, I think I might have just drawn back for the 4, but he went around the world. Now he's just going to tap it over towards the corner and leave it hanging. Nice little safety play there. Like I said, these fellas tend to play pretty defense shots. Didn't really have a good look at the 6-7, so Jim Vollhardt decided, you know what, I'm just going to stick them. And, oh, look at this roll. What a nice roll. Pick at it from the long rail. Try to make it in the corner. Gave it the old kick and stick try. Oh, look at this roll too. Holy smokes. Defensive play coming on. Yep. Right behind the 8 and the 7. Wow, he damn near made that one. That was a heck of a kick. Nice shot, Jim. Well, if he played that 2 ways, but it looks like that might have actually been a safe all along. Would not have had a shot at the 7 if he made the 6. The Z, and he gets it. Holy wow, watch this. The Z shot around the 9. Oh, can't argue with that shot, folks. Feels like my game right there. You make a beautiful shot, and then all of a sudden you miss the straight in one. Not sure if that might have been a safety play of the entire way, but that's just my MO. I'll make a heroic super shot and then miss the straight in one 6 inches away. Oh, defense. And that was a defense attempt. I think he just had the wrong speed. Jimmy D leaves himself a little bit of a back cut here. Not a fan, but very makeable. I'm up a little wide. Shot's no joke either. It's another back cut into the corner, but look where the cue's going to go. It's going to head towards the left pocket. Look carefully here. You might want to use a little out or use a less English to keep it in. Who knows? for the bank shot. The bank shot caught the side point, and now it's going to line up real nice for Jimmy DeNegris to go up 4-2. This is half a tip of low. They're sitting pretty on the 9. Forward. I am confused by that choice. Wow. In the middle of the short rail. I often say here on the Shark Stream, counters and badges, counter and badges. On the right, badge on the left. Defensive play. And, a lot of aggressive strokes here. They're actually trying to pin each other a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be another one, side to side. Had to stick him on the 9. I don't think he's going to get there. Jimmy D is going to have a nice, clean opportunity on the 8 ball here. Over on it? I hope not. Oh, we did run a little hot, but these tables run fast, man. These are Simonis 860 HD or HR cloth, and they're going to be replaced very soon by Gold Crown 7s with the Simonis cloth as well. They run fast now. Wait till you see what happens when we get the Gold Crown 7s here at the Brunswick Arena. It's going to be sick. I'm so excited. We're getting some of the first tables coming off the factory line August slash September maybe. And then we're getting the rest of the tables. The other 14 tables are being replaced by Gold Crown 7s. After 31 years here at Yale Billiards, they're going to be Gold Crown 7 blacks, and they're going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to see them. If you're interested, we still have this table right in front of you, table 4. We also have table 8 available for raffle. Reach out to Jamie Pfaff or Bobby Hilton if you're interested in a spot. I believe there's 50 spots at $100 a piece. And then the other tables, the other Gold Crown 3s, are going to be going for $2,500 a piece. And it's going to be a wild to see all brand new Gold Crown 7s here at the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. So what's up, Andy Gow? One of our bestest sponsors here ever on the show. We appreciate you, Andy. And since you're in the actual comment section, now I feel like this is going to go hill and it's going to last 3 hours. So I appreciate that, Andy. I still got to get over to your house. I keep meaning to call you or, send you a text or something when I'm in the neighborhood and come over and play on your Gold Crown 3 and hang out for a little while. But, wow, just rifled it right in the corner. Nicely done. You know what? Tired of playing defense. Smash. That's going to bring Jimmy DeNegris to 4. Jim Vollhardt at 2. Rack number 7 coming right up. I'm going to step out for just a second. And I'll be right back. I'm back in the booth, and I just saw Andy's comment saying, "Come anytime, bring your son." Tell you what, I'm gonna take you up on that. If I can get him come out this weekend, then I'll bring him over. This Jim DeNegris looking strong right here. Me, I just tap it in and take my position for the 9 ball in the corner, but what he's thinking here. Yeah, he went full forward. A tough shot. End it. Oh man. Tell you what though, if you're gonna miss, that's how to miss. Big double kiss with the scratch. That's gonna cost him. All in hand on the 9. This is pretty much a gimme. Okay, so Jimmy DeNegris is up 5-2. Gotta go make a quick phone call. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I hate to leave the booth, but Righty then, crisis averted. I'm back in the booth. This is Brian bringing you live action from Yale Billiards, Brunswick Arena here in Wallingford, Connecticut. We have Jimmy DeNegris and Jimmy Vollhardt playing an action match. Jimmy DeNegris up 5-2 in a race to 9. Just a bit outside. So now it's going to be ball in hand for Jim DeNegris. Oh, at Rags Billiards, they like to do these little Facebook posts where it's like they make you stand there with a picture that says "I just missed ball in hand." I'm not trying to be harsh, but Jimmy or Jimmy D just missed ball in hand. Big opportunity here. As long as he gets a good angle, he can come back across for the 7 in this corner and the 8 in the same corner as the 6. Tough leave here. Yeah, I had a feeling that feather was coming. Defensive play all day there. Like he might have gotten him. Might have enough of an angle to catch the 7 in the side. Hard to gauge. And get the 7 in the side, you're going to end up real tough on the 8 no matter what. But Jim V's really sizing this one up. I like hitting this with a little low right. Make the 7. He hit it in the face. Pretty hard. Could be a makeable ball. He wants. Oh man, I can't. I gotta get my whiteboard fixed. But yeah, if he cuts this 7 in and avoids the side pocket, it should line up fine on the 8. You just gotta take a chance. Roll the 8 into the corner, hit the 9 as softly as you possibly can. It should move towards the left corner. Oh, he went for the safety instead. Not gonna work. God, I think I would have just tried to tap the 8 in the upper right corner and just taken my chances with the 9 rolling towards the left side of the table. Now this is a tap in 8 ball. Rolls forward. It's got perfect position on the 9. Shouldn't have a big problem here. Tap, tap. There it is. Jim Vollardt's going to get the 3 here. I think it just plays it in there. All right, 5-3.
the lights. Bobby grabbed the mic. Chicken, calling action from the other side. Shark 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Thanks everybody for tuning in on this Friday evening. Got Lucas on a plane to Saudi Arabia right now. I can't believe it, but I'm saying it out loud. He's on his way to the World Championship in Saudi Arabia. Bobby dropped him off, I'm pretty sure, this morning. And we're looking forward to all the excellent action that's going to come out of there. Make sure you check out WNT TV if you want live action from Matchroom Pool. Great partners. Emily Fraser's amazing. Again, if you haven't seen her, talk to she talked to Bobby Boom Hilton and Scott Frost, the Freezer, in our very first episode of the Boom and Freezer show. So got a lot of thoughts about the future of pool and how things are going. Make sure you check that out. Andy Gow is working on Hill Hill. Of course you are, sir. The defensive action there instead of the cross-side bank, and it looks like it's going to work out pretty good. There's a lot of traffic there. Two's hanging, but the one's hiding. He had a very narrow window there, but he got it. And look at this leave. Right around and scratched. Ball in hand, Jimmy D. Got clean look at the 2. What are we going to do with the 3, though? Come across for the 3 on the side. Looks like it's pretty lined up well. Trick part is now the pink ball's right behind you. Gonna play defense again. Jim Vollard's going to have a hard time finding the red ball. Trying to size up this 2 railer, it looks like. Caught it. Still better than ball in hand, though. said earlier in the broadcast, these guys do play defense and they play it pretty well. So right now it looks like he's going to come in. He's going to have a look at the outside of the 3-ball, but not a pocketable 3-ball. Nudge it, try to get into traffic. Yeah, mission accomplished. Right in the face. Now it's going to be open again. Takes the bait and goes for the corner shot. Once again, sticks Jim Vollhardt. Ball's right in the way. Team contact. Now, once again, the 3's open. Or if we're looking at a makeable cross side, or if we're thinking defense. Corner right to the short rail. The cue's up behind the 9. And 3 looks like it's available. Pretty good. All right, here we go. Now we got some action. This is the free 3 in the corner, and suddenly Jim Vollard's got to be looking at the table going, how do I keep not having a shot? There's a whole lot of nothing going on here right now. Oh, right around, ball in hand, Jimmy D. Oh, out. All the way around for the 5 in the bottom right corner, I think. 6 in front of him, the 9 in front of the 6. Probably going to play defense if I had to throw a guess out there. Yep. Throws the 9 in the middle. Rail first, all the way up. This is not an easy shot. Oh, if he didn't catch the point, he would have been in pretty great shape there. It's going to be Jimmy D coming in with a nice clean look at the 6. Rails for position on the 7 on the side, I'm guessing. Rails, he hit the 7 in the face, and it's like gonna actually work out, I think. I think he's in good shape here to make the 7 in the corner to get the 8 in the other corner. Seven in the corner. Does he get the 8 in the other corner? Oh, it sure does. Looks that way. Hit that just a hair harder to get the right position. Now he's stuck. I don't like this cut shot. I think I go for the cross corner, but bang, nails it. 6-3. Good job, Jimmy. Gonna give you the boom for that one. Not the greatest position, but it was a very nice shot. We go rack 10. Jimmy DeNegris up 6-3 over Jim Vollhardt. Thanks everybody for tuning into the Shark Stream. Make sure you hit like if you're enjoying this content. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, all that good stuff. We have lots of great content coming up from the Expo, the Florida Open, and several other events coming up. So stay tuned. We're going to have some great stuff coming up. The safe play. Go for the 1 ball there. Oh, nice safety play there. It's going to be tough. I mean, again, this is like the, Brunswick Gold Crowns. Not that I want to beat this horse to death or anything, but we're getting all brand new Gold Crown 7s. But the badge and counters defense is definitely real here in the place. Short rails. Might have played that a little bit two ways. Make the 3, I got the 4. If I don't make the 3, I'm leaving you stuck. Shot there from Jimmy DeNegris getting on the 4. A bit of a steep cut in the side, but if he can just tap it in, he's got the 5. Oh, he went for this cross side. Interesting strategy. Seven sitting firmly between the 4 and the corner, so it's combo time or it's safety time again. Thinking I wouldn't even bother with a combo. I'd try to push the 4 around the 7 and try to lock up on it. That's where my head's at, but it looks like he's lining up a combo. Hey Shannon, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while in the comment section. Good to see you again. The Shark Stream's been kind of quiet this summer. We haven't had a lot of great content, but in the next 6 weeks, we're expecting to send you guys some footage from the Expo, from the Florida Open, and possibly matches beyond. We're going to have some of the greatest players in the world again very, very soon. You guys are battling defensively. Good clean hit. Almost made the 9. Didn't call it, though, so it wouldn't have counted. I'm presuming they're playing list rolls, but now the 5 has an looks like the 5 has a pocket. Ooh, thinned it. Oh man, that's tough. Shannon says the Savannah stream was amazing. So she's referring to the Boom and Freezer show. I'm pretty sure, and she hasn't had a chance to watch Skylar's yet, but she will. And I'll tell you what, all 6 episodes. Again, you got Emily Fraser, Dominic Dunn, Skylar Woodward, Jason Shaw, Savannah Easton, and Carl Boyes. 6 episodes of the Boom and Fraser show that you should not miss if you're into pool. Such great, I mean, long form interviews. They talk about the future of pool. They talk about the past. They talk about everything, and it's amazing. Scott Frost and Bobby Boom Hilton absolutely did a great job talking to these legends of pool. So you guys should definitely tune in. Go to YouTube and look up the Boom and Freezer show. Like Jim Vollard's going to put together game number 4 right here. He's got great position. Like that is 6-4. Once again, Boom and Freezer. You guys got to check this out. This is Bobby Boom Hilton here from Yale Billiards and Scott Frost, the legend, the Freezer, talking to some of the most legendary people in pool, and they're absolutely doing a bang-up job putting this show together. You want to check it out. This is where the channel is. This is what it looks like. And you want to see, like I said, Carl Boys, Skylar Woodward. These are not just like 10-minute conversations, by the way. These are an hour and 29 minutes. Hour 24. Jason Shaw looks like he's at hour 59. 1 hour with Savannah Easton, an hour 41 with Dominic Dunn, and of course, Emily Frazier, the CEO of Matchroom Pool and WNT, the very first episode, 1 hour, 27 minutes. These are huge conversations. They're absolutely worth watching, and you want to check it out. Download them on any place you got podcasts or video podcasts, Apple, Spotify, whatever, and you'll be able to listen to them in your car. It'll be awesome. Ooh, sweet. Thank you. And my favorite was Emily, but I haven't watched Carl yet, so I'm not sure if maybe it'll change my mind. I heard it was a great interview from Bobby and Scott. But I just love seeing Emily's very candid reactions to things like Moscone, Matchroom, and the future in pool. So you guys definitely, if you're tuned in and you're listening right now, check out that channel. You will not be disappointed. And of course, Jason Shaw. I mean, he's an absolute legend of pool in terms of just being an outspoken personality and being a legend of Scotland and the United States and Moscone. So 2 hours with Jason Shaw is just fantastic. Yeah, Shannon, you, Katina, and Frowny are the what's the best way I can put this? You're the super fans. You're absolutely amazing. I am super excited every single time I see you guys talking in the chat section. It'd be fun to see you guys all eventually get together, but yeah, Frowny is awesome. Diana, Shannon, and of course Katina, who I very recently actually met. I didn't know I knew her until she introduced herself to me very recently in the last couple weeks. Like, hey, Katina. She's like, hey, you know who I am? I'm like, no. This is Katina. Oh, sweet. Now I have faces for all the names, and it's wonderful. Funny part, Shannon. When I when we record these episodes of Boom and Freezer, it's no different than any other kind of network broadcast. Record the call, we record everything, and then we have to edit it down a little bit to try and make it room for just make it manageable. I'm pretty sure the recording with Jason Shaw was about 3 hours, and we had to trim it down. Not so much for content, but I mean, 3 hours is a lot. But I will say this, having seen the raw footage, I would love to release some outtakes. So good. They were a lot of fun. I mean, I'll tell you what, Shaw, Fraser, Woodward, everybody had it seemed like everybody was having a good time just talking about their passion. So I encourage everybody to go check out the Boom and Freezer show. It's a very well produced. Austin Cofrancesco does a great job putting it all together. Scott and Bobby do a great job interviewing. I just press buttons. But it's definitely a lot of it was so much fun to make, and we can't wait for season 2 coming up in late August, early September. We're going to start recording those too. So a little cut there from Jimmy D. Looks like he's positioned to go up 7-4 here. There you go, 7-4. Out of whack. You're not wrong. So nice break there. 7 balls down, 2 balls down. Balls out in the open. As it looks dead at Yale tonight, I'm going to go with no, it's not. Got 7 of the 8 tables in the front in use. We got most of the tables in the back in use. It's not that dead. It's actually pretty busy. What's up, Ma? Position on the 4. I think he's going to have a nice straight in shot. Oh, he just rattles the 4, and he had a great position to get out here, and I think Jim V's kind of struggling. Big ball in hand here. Give Jim Vollhardt the shot in the arm he kind of needs right now. Jim misses a very opportunistic shot, got position. I always say the same thing when I miss a shot. I'm like, man, but look at that beautiful position. Jimmy DeNegris has got a nice straight in shot. He's got to drop back for the 6. This looks like a light tap for me. Come back for the 8 in the middle of the table. He smacks the 9 in the face, and look what's going to happen here. He's got to spot the 9. You have to call the 9. If you don't call the 9, it comes back up, and look where it goes. Man, that's brutal. Now that's going to be a whiff. Ball in hand, Jimmy V. And this is a tic-tac-toe out, literally. Put the 8 in the left side, put the 9 in the corner. You're done. All right, that works. Right side, sure. Perfect. That's game over. So now we're at 7, Jimmy DeNegris, 5, Jim Vollhardt. I appreciate the compliment. I just noticed on YouTube. I am not that wonderful, I assure you, but I appreciate it anyway. All right, rack number 13 coming up. Jimmy V breaking. And a scratching. On hand for Jim DeNegris. Yeah, like a little bit of draw here just to keep it from going down the rail like that. So he's going to have a steeper cut than I would have thought. Wanted to be closer to the 6 ball, I think. Shot, going to come around, tap the 6 maybe? Nope. Still got the 5 though. Solid for the 6 on the side. Come up the table to the short rail. Come back for the 8. This is a stun shot all day for me. That'll work. Get back up to the center of the table for the right in the same spot really for the 9 ball, and he's gonna have the hill. Yep. All right, so just like that, it goes from hill 5 to 7-6. All right, Andy Gow, I'm going to blame you for this. The only reason Jimmy missed that shot, I think, was because you're in the comment section, and every match you watch when I'm in the booth goes hill. So can we just fast forward to 8-8? Try break. Got to look at the 1. Not a great look, but he's got to look. Love it, Eddie. You know, I have a button here that I can click on the booth that just basically allows me to kick anyone out of the channel from the booth. So if I absolutely didn't want this to go hill, I just have to kick Andy Gow, but then there'd probably be repercussions. Who's an awesome title sponsor. Appreciate everything he does for the channel, but damn it, every single time he shows up, it goes hill. Getting back into our defense game. Looks like it's going to open up a touch here because that 1 definitely has a hole. One down, but where's the 2 go? Is this 2-9 combo in the future, or does the 2 go past the 7 ball? Gonna be a tap up safe here. it's I'm looking at the comments. You guys are awesome, by the way. Two going down. Gonna have the 3 on the side. Pink ball is the one that's making me wonder right now. Okay, this is heavy draw, but I have not been able to predict these two very well tonight. A lot of spin there. See that measle ball spinning. I think that 9's got just enough of the 4 ball that he can't. Went for the masse. Didn't quite get there, but not a bad try. Looks like he's going to have a pretty difficult cross table. Back to badges and counters again. Short rails safety. He's got to figure out whether he wants to cut it or safe it up. Puts it off to the left rail. Didn't quite get there. Might be cuttable. Caught the back point. Put it up a little bit. Nice shot. That was beautiful. He's going to get great position on the purple. Oh, it's going to be too straight. You can see the frustration, but yeah, it's a nice. That was still a nice shot. I have to give this some gusto. Get on the green ball. Thinking high left, hard. To the draw, got it. You should be okay. This is not terrible. Actually, it's actually about as good as you can do. This one I play pocket speed and hope for the best. Just like that. Perfect. Well done, Jim. This one feels like high left again. You want to force the 7 into the corner, but you want to keep the Q in the middle of the table. For the draw. He's going to have the other corner. That's not bad. Very good. Looks like we're heading towards the tie game, folks. Think it. Crash. Oh man, that's rough. He knew he was gonna head towards that pocket, and I do the same thing. I'm like, I'm gonna do it anyway, and then big scratch. So Jimmy goes up 8-6 here. All right, Jimmy DeNegris on the hill. Jimmy Vollhardt needs 3 in a row. Number 15 coming up. Big smash. What do we got here? We got the 2 ball on the snap. Got a good look at the 1. Solid opening. Take this, the 1, 3 in the side. Come back for the 4. Oh, caught the point. Tough leave here. Oh, very nice. Cross side with position. cheerleading from the sideline saying, I got the power, just can't get Jim V tuned into it yet. See, not over. For it, or is he playing safe? For it. Just came up a little wide. Oh, that might cost him. Jimmy D has a look at this 5 ball, and he's got the 6, 7, 8. All have pockets. This is a clutch shot right here. And he caught the point. Oh my goodness. That was hard to look. I mean, if he made that ball, this game was over, I think. Now it's going to be up in the air again. Ace cross-side shot. Got a decent angle on the 6. Should be in pretty good shape here. Telling you, Andy, as soon as you tuned in, I could have hit the fast forward button to 8-8. I already know how this works. Oh, yeah, he hit it fat. Oh, that's gonna. Oh, I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse, maybe. So Jimmy D's got a clean shot at the 6. Got to get straightened out on the 7. He's in pretty good shape here to win this one. Why he went forward on that one, that confuses the heck out of me. But let's see what happens. Just gave up the 7 on that one. You can see the look on his face. Got nothing. All right, Jimmy DeNegris plays defense there. He's going to leave Jim V with a long shot 7 corner. Flips it. Nicely done, Jim. That was a big shot. Now he's on the 50-yard line. Tough leave. There it is. Jim V gets back to 7. Needs 2 more. Jim DeNegris needs 1. Check out the Boom and Freezer show. If you haven't seen it already, there's 6 special guests on the Boom and Freezer show. Bobby Boom Hilton, Scott Frost, the Freezer, talking to some of the legends in the sport. Season 1 is in the books. You can check it out on YouTube. right there, the Boom and Freezer show. Look at these guests. Emily Frazier, Dominic Dunn, Jason Shaw, Savannah Easton, Skylar Woodward, and Carl Boyes. I mean, these are nice conversations, and they tell you a lot about the sport. You guys definitely want to check that out. Back to the live action here at Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut. The Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena, by the way. We're getting some of the very first Gold Crown 7s to come off the factory floor. I mean, I am super excited. I can't wait to see these tables. They're going to be so amazing. All right, snap. Got one on the snap, looks like. I don't see the 7 balls down. So now it's back to the one in the corner. The Andy Gow is in effect. Yes, Shannon, you are not wrong. The Andy Gow effect. I'm going to call it that. Andy didn't tune in the other day when I was broadcasting Jamie Nadeau and Sean Dixon, I think it was, and that match went like 9-3. I forget which match it was, but yeah, no, I've had a match recently go like 9-3, but that was only because Andy didn't tune in. Nice little cut. You're gonna get. He's got to look. He's definitely got to look. Feather it up to the 8 ball. Gotta play smart. Yeah, you need 2. He needs 1. Can't make any mistakes here. Gonna be another feather. Yep. Surprised. Oh, it was Jamie Nadeau and Mike Jackson. That's the one I was thinking of. Jeez, I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, Mike Jackson was playing very well. Jamie was having a hard time. But because Andy didn't tune in, Mike won 9-3. Oilers. Good match to watch, though. Mike's in good form. He's been playing down here quite a bit lately, so he deserved to kind of be, he's been playing very dominant. Very, very smart player, too. Don't get me wrong, Jamie's a really great player, too, but, just like all of our top 10 listers, but it seemed like Mike came hard. We'll have matches for you very soon. We had Lucas versus Rob Pierce very recently. We're gonna have Ashley. She's in the number 3 or 4 spot, I believe. She'll be back soon, so definitely check out the list. Oh, look at this! Jimmy DeNegris saying, "You know what? It's over." Man, that was a big turnaround. All right, there's your handshake. Everything else, Jimmy DeNegris wins 9-7 on the early 9 ball. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, check out the Boom and Freezer show. It's so amazing. The content is fantastic. I appreciate everybody that goes over to the Boom and Freezer channel, checks out Bobby Boom Hilton and Scott Frost the Freezer. talking to some of the legends of the sport. And they're also going to be starting up season 2 in a few weeks. So we're going to have, I think next season is going to be 10 episodes. And the first episode is going to be Bobby interviewing Scott Frost, the Freezer himself. We have a bunch of other guests lined up, but I'll tell you what, go over to that channel, check it out, follow it, subscribe. You will not be disappointed. This is Brian in the booth at Yale Billiards, Brunswick Arena at the Shark Stream, saying have a great weekend. We'll catch you soon.
Here at the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream, we want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. First of all, our title sponsors. Thank you very much. Brunswick Billiards, McDermott Hughes, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, Taom Billiard Products, Salado, Andy Gow. Support, share, and subscribe. And of course, all of our sponsors as well. Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, team jerseys, uniforms, t-shirts, and more. Tommy's Tattoos, quality tattoo supply. Pool Table Magic, Mabel's Tables in Cheshire, NM Billiards Sales and Service, Dynamic Pressure Washing, Vaculease, WR Carbon Magic Polish, Pro Fitment Billiard Solution, Jacoby Hughes, K. Morgan Painting, Organic Ink Tattoos. Thank you. Without you, there is no us.